Yo, what up, man? Chris, I'm checking back in, man. Back with a blog, man. Make sure that like button, that subscribe button your way, and I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody, man. Hope you guys is having a good weekend. I'm in Salt Lake City right now. Little cold up here. It's not too crazy. I'm in Salt Lake City. Y'all see, I don't know what that is back there. That's like some boxes or whatever. I gotta take that joint to LA. But that's where I'm at right now. But I'm tapping into this Suge event. And I find out Stumbles ain't even there. I'm like, bro, niggas is texting me talking about Stumbles ain't there. So now we have no Yoshi and 40. We already knew about that. So salute to Yoshi for at least announcing that ahead of time. And we have no SnakeEyez and Stumbles. That's the main event. That is the main event. That's the only real grudge match that's even on the card. Everybody else is fill-ins, 40 bars, and Bonnie, O-Red, and Stiz, all these Tony Blanco and I forgot old girl name, but these are all just random matchups. You know what I'm saying? So I told you that I felt like this boxing thing might actually have something. If you had people in the culture that had issues going on and you thought, damn, I wonder if we can create a little boxing match. I think that would be kind of dope. And you come to find out the only grudge match is not going down. And this is one of the reasons. This right here is really hurting battle rap as far as the no-shows. This is why people don't trust pay-per-views. Is why if you're not an established league like URL, KOTD, or even RBE or something, people are hesitant to buy pay-per-views because they don't feel like niggas is being transparent. They don't feel like this. Now, check this out. Do y'all even know why Stumbles ain't coming? So I found out this fool done told Suge he cannot come due to transportation problems. Now, transportation problems. Bro, I know a broke ass nigga when I see one, man. Just let nigga know you ain't got no car. Is that what's going on? I know a broke ass Negro when I see one. Yo, you done drove all the way down to New Orleans or wherever it was when you first fought with SnakeEyez. You was like, oh, I drove 18 hours from Massachusetts. Bro, you only 4 hours away from the venue. You still can't make it? You drove all the way 18 hours for URL. Remember how I tell you? You know what I'm saying? With these pay-per-views, you can trust certain leagues because they don't want to burn a bridge, but then they screw over other leagues or whatever, or other situations. So you drive 18 hours to URL, but you can't drive 4 hours for a boxing match with Suge, man. You scared, bro. That's all it is. You scared. Now, I talked about how you, first of all, before I even say that point, salute the SnakeEyez, man. I want to say this because I saw his 15 Minutes of Fame interview. I already knew the battle was canceled prior to the interview, but listen to the interview. You got to have a great respect for SnakeEyez, bro. You got to. And like, no ifs, ands, or buts, man. This is a dude, like I said, I found out about him through Angry Fans Radio. That's why I found out he was rapping on the radio. I was like, that dude kind of cool. He kind of like gradually, you know, ingratiates himself in the culture and starts to kind of like get a little popular in the culture. His marketing is crazy. Nobody in this culture really got marketing like him, but a few people. And though he shows up to the boxing match, he shows up to this battle. He has the promo code. You know what I'm saying? He's apologizing to the fans, all kind of stuff. And he's easy to root for, man. I know he talk a lot of ish at the end of the day, and I know all that, but SnakeEyez is somebody you kind of, whether you like him or not, you kind of want to see him win because he seems one of the few people that actually care about battle rap. He seems to be one of the few people that actually care about battle rap, care about wins, care about losses to some degree. I didn't like his Hip Hop Is Real interview where he says, even when I lose, I'm still get booked. I didn't like that. But at the end of the day, I still feel like he's in the culture for the right reasons and stuff like that. So salute to him. I saw his interview. I thought it was dope. And, you know, you could tell it was a lot of things he wanted to say, but he didn't want to say too much. But at the end of the day, he showed up. It was a fight he could have ducked. It was a fight where people was kind of getting on him about the bad news situation. People was getting on him about the Stumble situation. And people was saying like, yo, you talk a lot of issue from Harlem, but you ain't really been on the winning edge of these situations. And this was a chance for him to show and prove. So he comes to the event. And he's there, front and center. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him credit for that. But remember, I was talking about how you could fix battle rap, and I said one way you could fix battle rap is if every league held everybody accountable. And when you screw one league over, you don't get a chance to parlay yourself to another league. So URL, they haven't booked Stumbles in a while, but at the end of the day, I do feel like they probably will book him. Like he's probably somebody that P still has a relationship with and probably still book. Don't book the nigga. Don't book him. Don't book him. Don't book them. You know what I'm saying? Like, this obviously isn't something that you can redo or anything like that, and we don't care about sending the money back. Stuff like this should get you sat down for a year. You don't even battle. No league. No league book stumbles due to this situation right here. I know this isn't a rap battle. This is actually a boxing match, so it may be a little bit different, but this is how you handle situations and you prevent people from no-showing. We not buying no transportation stuff on the day of the event. You could have told your transportation stuff. Niggas, you stay so fucking close. Niggas could have drove and picked you up and brought you to the venue. You could call an Uber and Uber from Massachusetts to the New York area. All these things, you can Uber out of state. It's not impossible to Uber. I can catch an Uber in Atlanta and Uber right now to North Carolina. They do have people that Uber out of state. There are plenty of ways to get 4 hours down the road ahead of time. To wake up first thing in the morning, yo, my transportation is bad, I can't make it. Bro, that's all BS. So we don't have that. We don't have the Yoshi thing. I'm hearing somebody else might not be there. I don't really know who it is, but there's somebody else on this card that they haven't seen yet. So whether or not they show, I don't know. But this might not be the only person as far as stumbles that does not make it to the venue. Might not be the only person. Now let me address NHB Mills. Mills, I gotta address you. Ain't nothing crazy, but I gotta clear some stuff up. You know what I'm saying? I saw you on 15 Minutes of Fame talking about I ducked you for the boxing match. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not duck you. Now, I will admit, and I said this on my live, that Shotgun Suge did DM me for the boxing match. He was like, the message said exactly, I can't pull it up because I'm actually using my phone, but it said something like, are you interested in getting involved in my boxing match? It was real short. And I admitted on the live that I did not think that this boxing match was going to be a real thing. So I don't really have a great relationship with Suge, to keep it real with you, partly because he's managed by Mills, and you know I put Mills on the meat ride list, all this kind of stuff. Suge was trying to defend him, so then me and Suge wasn't really seeing eye to eye. So I really wasn't rocking too tough with Suge. You know what I'm saying? I tried to interview him a couple years ago. We couldn't link up for the interview. I tried to buy one of his What's Your Life Like sweatshirts. He was selling them in Atlanta. We couldn't link up. So I ain't really been able to pretty much link up with Suge since I got out of battle rap. And then when I found out Mills was managing him, I put him on the meat ride list. For Mills, he all of a sudden got all this energy for me or whatever, negative energy for me, Suge, or whatever, defending his manager. And I'm not mad at that. So I hadn't spoke to Suge since the Meat Ride blog when he was defending Mills. And out the blue, months later, I get you want to get involved in my boxing match. So of course I'm a little skeptical, like, boxing match. Like, all right, last time I talked to you, I was this lame ass nigga who was talking about Mills and talking about JC and and all of a sudden you want me to be there. So I ain't gonna lie. I thought you was trying to line me up. I will admit, Suge, I did not take your boxing match serious. So I curve him. I read the message, left him on red. I ain't even respond. I don't really got no real energy towards Mills, so I actually thought he was calling me about Anwar. I actually thought. He never said a name. He just said, do you want to get involved in a boxing match? I was like, this nigga, I bet he gonna ask me about Anwar. But I'm thinking the boxing match is some BS. It's the first time I ever heard a battle rap boxing match. I'm like, man, everybody gonna cancel, ain't nobody gonna do this stuff, ain't the money gonna be messed up, all this. I was hearing rumors that the money was a little off anyway with the whole boxing match thing. He hit me up after he was already putting other people on the card. So I ain't gonna lie, Suge, I ain't take it serious. So I do see that you actually are having a boxing match and niggas are there to box. So that was on me. But in fairness to me, Mills was never in the message. So I didn't know you was gonna offer me Mills. I really thought you was offering me Anwar. So I don't know. Holla at me for part 2, man. Holla at me for part 2. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we can work out some things. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know. I thought you was on some different stuff. I thought it was some BS. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have no faith in it. I will admit that. So, but shout out to Mills was talking his ish though. Mills, I don't even gotta work out for Chris Unbiased. Chris Unbiased can just pull up tomorrow and we can box. Talk your ish, Mills. I ain't mad. Talk your ish. I am not mad talking. It would have probably been pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't know ish about boxing. Not really. I told you I was a slap box champ in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Back in, it was a lot of time ago. We don't gotta discuss my age. A long time ago. But You know what I'm saying? It would have been cool. Let me see how this event go. Let me make sure everybody get paid. It's a real event. The stream is good. You know, I'll have me for part 2. We might be to make something happen. But that's all I got, man. Stumbles with the no-show. And I'll keep y'all posted. It might be somebody else that might not be showing that I'm hearing about. But Tony Blanco is there. Stiz is there. Mostly everybody is there for the most part. And Bonnie and 40 are there. I do want to put that out there. So I am interested in that. I am interested in Bonnie and 40, and they are there. I do think that'd be cool. And we'll see. I'll be back, man. If somebody get knocked out, something go on. Even though I was anticipating that match, I do kind of still feel like the pay-per-view, it might still be worth it though for y'all, those of y'all that don't have it yet, because it's boxing. I don't know. I kind of want to see 40 and Bonnie box. I want to see Stiz and Old Red. You know what I'm saying? I saw Old Red in Chicago about to get it in with some Chicago niggas that was talking ish about him at the front door one time. This was when Math and Big K battled and all that. So I always looked at Old Red like a nigga that stood on business. So I'm kind of interested to see if him and Stiz supposed to be really into boxing and stuff. So Top Floor Loot and Fettuccine 20. You know what I'm saying? You know, Fettuccine 20, last time we saw him, he was breaking up the Angry Fan Debo stuff out in the rain, everything. So I don't know, man. I want to see what's going on. But Chris Unbiased, holla at your boy.